Let's talk about one of my favorite Borderlands characters, Krieg, the meat bicycle made for two. Krieg was introduced to the Borderlands community 10 years ago with these words.
I don't know the dead man. Probably didn't deserve what he got. Doesn't make him special, though. All kinds of people die out here.
Krieg is shown in the first 30 seconds of this trailer to be narrating what is essentially just a hunt to him, but this changes with the line,
I want to warn him. I want to tell him to run, to hide, to get out of sight so I won't have to kill him. That's what I want to say. What actually comes out of my mouth is, I have the shiniest meat bicycle!
Krieg is one of the few insights in this entire franchise we have in the mind of a psycho. What we've thought all along to just be mindless killing machines are actually somewhat there. And even though Krieg's rational voice can't do anything based on his thoughts at first, it seems he may have some effect here.
Oh great, now the rats are arriving. Turn around, Siren. Damn it, turn around or you're dead. Tell her to look back, now. Strip the flesh! No, listen to me. Salt the wound! Yeah, great. We'll salt all the wounds later. But right now, if you don't listen to me, she's gonna die, and it's gonna be your fault. Turn around, pretty lady!
Krieg is talking to whoever's piloting his now psycho body. From here, I'll refer to these two as Sane Krieg and Psycho Krieg, as that's how they're referred to in Borderlands 3. And then on May 14th, 2013, he was released. People could now get their hands on the Psycho himself, but playing the Psycho led to even more ties between his sane and insane self. Such clear confirmation that these were two different people. Here's some of my personal favorite examples.
You can't get rid of me that easily. I deserve this. Get out of my head!
These voice lines play when triggering Krieg's skill Silence the Voices, a skill where he literally hits himself, and Psycho Krieg is clearly sick of Sane Krieg. The only other insight the game gives us on how the Kriegs feel is with Maya. He is in love with her. In Borderlands 3 we got echo logs on what happened to Krieg between games, and this is what he had to say.
I thought I could control it. I was getting so close. I can't see her again until... Neck snap songs for the garbage people. But trust me, it's for our own good that we... Touchy touch with a whip crack on my own backside! If we ever want to see her again, you're gonna have to learn to let me take over. Unjust calamity!
Easy, Krieg, it's okay. You heard what Lilith said. Sanctuary's gone, but we're all still Vault Hunters. Including you.
Booped out by the vengeful Rictus!
You aren't just a psycho anymore. Not to me. Not to any of us.
A knotted gut! Two knives entwined!
I can't stay. I have to go to Athenas. I left those people defenseless, and I have to know more about what I am. It feels... important.
Torn apart from pretty lady.
This was all we had on Krieg for months. We didn't see him in Borderlands 3, but that changed with the announcement of DLC 4.
This is Krieg. Say hello, Krieg. Communication is not his strong suit, but yours wouldn't be either if your mind looked like his.
Krieg was back, and we were going to be jumping into his mind for a DLC. This DLC had us going through Krieg's mind, exploring past memories to look for the key to Valhalla, something said to exist in the mind of every psycho. As we go through these memories, we now see Krieg has warped them, and Sane Krieg helps Psycho Krieg see past these events for how they really were. Here's just one of these moments.
You're just a weapon to be thrown away, Krieg. Too dangerous to be around real people.
This isn't how she spoke to us.
You're a beast we let off the leash when we need to destroy something. None of us care if you ever come home again.
I know it's easy to think they hate us, but you remember what really happened after that mission, right? Clotted gutters! Here, I'll show you.
Oh, Krieg, there you are. Come on, we're headed to Moxie's. Next round's on me.
Yeah! You ain't gonna wanna miss this! Me and Mr. Targ are gonna arm
wanted to say thank you, to let them know they'd made me feel at home, and I'd never be able to repay them for that. But what I said was...
Straight through the anus! Hell yeah! I love this guy!
Yeah, classic Krieg.
Hope we see you there, Krieg.
You remember now? They see more than the bloodshed. They see who we really are.
These moments feel like a very strong talk on trauma. Psycho Krieg has been through so much that he sees everything as a potential danger. Every potential friend as an enemy, every good moment as bad. Near the end of the DLC, you learn that Psycho Krieg was just trying to protect Sane Krieg and himself all along, and although they're extreme protection methods, they work. This is all very loosely based on a real-world disorder called dissociative identity disorder, where after a traumatic event, the mind will split into multiple personalities as a coping mechanism. And after spending hours seeing how the two Kriegs have been dealing with things for years, it all comes down to this.
Thing? It was everything in us that's rage and violence. And it was reaching for me, to change me, like it changed him. He was protecting me from this the whole time. He didn't want to lose me. No. I think I'm staying. We've been fighting over the scraps of who we were for so long that we forgot how to make anything new. But now we can. Let's start right here, together. You first. What do we need?
A bonnet for a fragile face! You swing!
All right, here I go. Your turn. Nice. We all lose things. Our pasts, our friends, our minds. But we keep going. Keep fixing ourselves when we break. We may never be perfect.
That's enough for now. Come on in. Tell me about your day.
But we can get close enough.
He comes to terms with the psycho side. He doesn't push him out, and although Sane Krieg spent the whole DLC trying to escape his body, he stays, and they live in harmony. And it was the one thing they could agree on that we are left to see them with. Maya. Gearbox released a statement about how Krieg felt about Maya's death. Pause if you want to read it all. But I feel the last sentence is important here. When she died, he felt that he might be unfixable, but as Psycho Krieg and the Fantastic Fustercluck explores, even the dead live on in the ones who remember them. I cried watching the ending to this DLC the first time. Two characters that I love, and this was their end. It feels like such a strong commentary on coming to terms with things that happen in life, and such a good ending to these two characters that I love. And I'm so excited to see if we get more Krieg in Borderlands 4. Thank you for making it this far. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. This isn't my usual style of content, but if you'd like to see more of this, I can definitely do more. And if you'd like to see more of my usual stuff, check out more videos on this channel, and check out my Twitch channel, @NeonSaber.